What's up, you guys? Thank you for tuning into my channel for another video. Today we're going to talk all about budgeting and saving money and motivation, how to be successful, how to really attain absolutely anything that you want in life. I mentioned this a few videos back, maybe like a month ago, that I personally started reading some really inspirational books and really just switching my mindset. And I was waking up in a much more positive, happy, positive place, I guess, and it really set my tone for the day and for me to actually set more short-term goals and long-term goals and truly believe that I could accomplish them. And I just feel that I've been in such a better place the past few months, and a lot of you had requested if I could do an entire video regarding motivation and books that I'm reading and resources and stuff like that. And then I've also had a lot of my younger audience ask me for tips on saving money and budgeting. I really did not used to be very good at saving money and budgeting. I was actually kind of horrible at it, I can admit, but throughout the past 2 years, I've learned a lot of ways online, resources and websites that I shop through and coupons and ways that I save money that I feel can help you guys. If you're older, these are some things you might already know, but I know a lot of my audience is in the teenage years, or you're moving out into college and you need to save money. So in this video, I'm gonna go over everything: motivation, success, budgeting, everything like that. I thought I would kind of combine it all into a chit chat video since this has been a really requested topic. So I have a lot to cover, so let's just get into it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. So first off, I want to share with you guys a few resources that I personally use that I've talked about on Snapchat, and again, some of you just wanted more detail. These can apply to any area of your life. Personally, I'm using these books to help me with health and wellness and my weight loss, and also just attaining any goal that I have in life. But whether it's a career you're going after, you want to buy a house, these books can help you switch your mindset and be extremely positive no matter what goal that it is you're going for. It doesn't have to just be weight loss or anything. These can apply to everyone. The #1 book that I always talk about is called The Secret. It's by Rhonda Byrne, I believe. I picked mine up at Target, but you can get it online. You can get it on Amazon. This book is available everywhere. Billions of copies of it have sold, and there's also a movie. It's basically letting you know the secret of how to get everything that you want in life and how to be extremely happy. And basically the whole secret is just that your mind believes what you tell it, and it tells you all about the law of attraction, how honestly the thoughts that you tell yourself and what you speak out loud, that comes true. So if you wake up every day and you're I'm fat, I'm ugly, your mind honestly truly believes those thoughts. Any word that you speak out loud that you believe, your mind automatically believes it, opposed to waking up in the morning and being you know what, I'm grateful for this life, my physical body works, I'm able to go work out, I'm on a road to getting healthy. Basically switching your mindset like that and looking in the mirror and telling yourself, I love myself, I love my body right now as it is, as I'm on the journey, to attaining a more healthier physical appearance or whatever. Or say you want to buy a house or buy a car, and you tell yourself every day, I am financially stable. You will be financially stable. Anything that you say out loud basically comes to the light. This book talks all about the law of attraction, which I have told you guys plenty of times has literally changed my life. I can't even go into it enough. There's so many videos on YouTube, and if you just Google The Secret success stories or the law of attraction success stories, they will all come up. But I highly recommend that you guys check out this one and read it. And then the other two, the first one is You Are a Badass, which I know a lot of people have talked about for good reason. This one gives you a lot of great tips in business for if you want to be more successful in your career or attain a different career. Also how to save money, working on social media, and just anything business related. I think that one is great. It's also great for life, but it's more of a business mentality. And then this is another book I really love by Barbara Corcoran, I think I'm saying that right. She's from the show Shark Tank, which I'm obsessed with. Entrepreneurs get on the show and they pitch their ideas to these multi-million-dollar people, and they're hoping to get their support for their company. Her book is basically just all about her success story, how she turned $1,000 into $1 billion business. And now she's actually the owner or sub-owner of hundreds of businesses, and she is so financially rich and stable and just extremely educated and knowledgeable about being an entrepreneur and making money. So I highly recommend this book as well. I had talked about all of these on Snapchat, and some of you wanted more detail. I will leave all the names of them down below in case you're interested. Another thing that I wanted to mention going along with being successful and waking up happy and just changing your mindset and living a more happy, positive life, I wanted to show you guys my little like dream goal board that I made. I got this idea from my friend Kate Nicole here on YouTube. I had actually made one of these a long time ago, but after seeing her video, I wanted to make a new one and just reassess all my goals. Basically, I have on here just a bunch of healthy food, like pictures of really pretty things, sunshine, feel free, there's a little kiss, some flowers, beautiful right here. Just a bunch of like really healthy, positive, vibrant stuff, because that is truly how I'm trying to change my mindset and live my life. And you could also make a goal board with your dream house or your dream car, like anything that you want to achieve in life. It's really nice to just make something like this, put it on the fridge, put it on your room. Also in my bathroom, I take lipstick sometimes and I write on my mirror self-affirmations like you're beautiful, you're healthy, I truly love myself, and I look in the mirror and I actually say those things, and I say them and I believe them. I don't just say them. You know, that's another thing they say in the book, The Secret, with the law of attraction. You can't just say something, you truly have to believe it in order for it to happen and prosper in your life. So that's really good, is saying daily affirmations as well, and also like making a goal board. I'll show you guys in another video. I do have one that has like a huge house on there and a pool and like pictures of me and my son for other like materialistic goals. This one was basically just based like around health. But yeah, that's also just a really good thing to do. I encourage you guys to make any type of goal board possible and just like post it up somewhere that you're gonna see it every single day. Then moving on to saving money and budgeting. Like I said, I've come across a bunch of new resources within the past year or two, which has really helped me to save up a lot of money that I want to share with you guys. If you guys notice, like on my Instagram or wherever I post pictures, I'm never posting a picture of like anything extremely extravagant. You guys know I love like my drugstore beauty and my Dollar Tree hauls, and I'll always find a way to have like a cute outfit or like my makeup on point without it being super expensive. I feel like I'm kind of a pro now at shopping with coupons, and every time I shop online, I go through Ebates. I have tons of couponing websites that I use when I shop at the drugstores. I'm gonna leave all of them down below for you because it's a lot of information, but I would highly recommend anytime before grocery shopping, makeup shopping, anything, that you always try to see if there's any type of coupons available. Also a huge, extremely important factor in growing up and paying for things yourself is having a good credit score or having a great credit score. You will find out as you get older how important that is. I know because I actually had horrendous credit and have been having to repair it, and I can tell you it's very, very hard. Do not make those mistakes early on because it's so much easier to worsen your credit than it is to better it. To better up your credit is very, very hard. Two personal experiences that I've had where I've saved a ton of money is financing my car and financing my new laptop, all because I had great credit, so I was able to get a super, super low interest rate, as opposed to if I were to go in there and I had a credit score that was 100 points or 200 points less, my interest rate would have skyrocketed, and that makes a huge difference in something like a car payment. I know a ton of you guys are in high school or going into college, maybe you're buying your first car. Let me tell you, having a 4% interest rate and a 14% or even like a 24% if your credit's not good at all is a huge difference. Your monthly payments will vary by hundreds of dollars, and you might not be able to afford that. So I'd highly recommend that you guys constantly are checking your credit and seeing what is on your credit report. There's so many like websites and apps out there, but a lot of places charge you. Personally, I use Credit Sesame. I will leave that website below as a resource for you guys. It's totally free. You can check up on it daily, and it actually gives you your credit report. Basically, you just log on their website totally for free, like no credit card or anything required, and they'll give you your credit score for free and also personalized tips every single month on how to better that score. I had personally used a few other websites before I came across Credit Sesame, and I can tell you their site is just like the easiest to navigate. It's something that I constantly check. Like I said, for any future purchase, if you're gonna wanna buy a car, a house, finance anything, like I know like at Best Buy and stuff like that, a lot of you have told me that you're YouTubers. If you want to buy lighting or a laptop and you don't have the money for it up front, they allow finance options for that. You just do have to have at least like a good average or in the higher ratings of a credit score. So Credit Sesame will basically just give you guys a ton of tips and things that you can do to better your score. So yeah, if you were unaware of exactly how important your credit score score is or how often you should be checking it, or you're just younger and you don't know these things, I would highly recommend that you keep a really close eye on your score, and if it goes down, finding out exactly why, and finding out exactly why or how you can improve it, because that'll just help you significantly in the future when you want to buy anything. It also really helps you to rent an apartment, to rent a condo. Your living situation and like your driving car situation turn out to be like the most important things when you're over 18, and if you can't get approved for an apartment or something because of past credit issues, it becomes a huge deal. So enough about that. I just wanted to stress the importance of having a good credit score, because I know what it's like to not have a good one and to have to like rebuild it up, and it's a pain in the ass. So I'm gonna leave that website down below for you guys just as a resource. I would highly recommend you sign up and just be aware of what your score is. Again, it's totally free, so check that out. Then a few other ways that I personally save money. You guys know every time I shop online, I go through Ebates. It's just a website where you can get cash back every time you shop online. And if I were to add up purchasing everything that I purchased last year, regular price, and then purchasing it through Ebates where I had got the cash back, I would have saved over $1,000. Or I did save over $1,000, which is huge. Like, that's amazing. Ebates is also another free website. I've been talking about it for years. Love it. Again, there's coupons.com and retailmenot.com, where I print out coupons all the time for getting groceries, getting drugstore makeup, Bath and Body Works candles. They have like a ton of brands on there. Also another free site. I'll leave all these down below because I know it's a lot of info. Something else I did to save up the money for my surgery is I went into my bank and I asked to open a savings account that would be very, very hard to get money out of. So I can never go to the ATM to get money out of that account, or when I put money in there, it has to stay in there for 60 days. So different banks will have like different types of accounts. Definitely sit down with a banker and like check your options. But I wanted to put money in that account because I knew that I wanted my surgery and other things. I also have an account for my son that I can't take money out of. So I know that it's just really nice to know that like once you put the money in there, it's stuck in there and you really are saving it up. If I like really want a pair of shoes or like something petty, I can't just go get money out of there and buy it, which is great because, you know, time passes and I realize I didn't need like that petty item or whatever, and I'm just happy that I basically have an account that's a little bit more secure than like a regular debit account where you can get money out of consistently. Also a great tip that I personally do, I actually need to enforce this on myself even more because sometimes I'm lenient on it, is making lists and then also making budgets. So like when you go to the grocery store, plan out before what meals you're gonna have that week and write down your list of the exact ingredients that you need so you don't go on other aisles and just go crazy and buy other stuff. I can tell you guys a huge difference when I go to like Albertsons or Whole Foods or something and I don't know what I want and I'm like, let me just go in and find something, and I literally spend so much more money. It's ridiculous if I were to add up per month how much money I wasted because I didn't like plan out my meals or anything. It's definitely a few $100, so that saves you a lot. And then also budgeting for the week. Personally, I give myself $45 every week for myself and for Christian for food, and that usually covers everything. If we want to like eat out or something, that's separate, but I really like to write down in my phone on my little notes pad how much I'm going to spend. And this doesn't just apply to like grocery shopping. If you're going to the mall or you want to buy something for yourself, clothing, you can still write down an exact budget and try to plan it out before you get there. I know it can get a little crazy like at the mall, hello, like going into like clothing stores and jewelry. Like me, I just love shopping, so I'm always like, I want this, this, this. It's hard to stick to an actual budget, but if you're really trying to save money or you're living on your own and you don't have extra money, I highly encourage you to write a list down and just budget it out for now, and then maybe later on, you know, when you're making more money or you've saved up enough, you can kind of splurge. But for the times when it's tight, I've noticed that creating a list helps me so much. So those are just some of my personal tips that I have used to save money. Like I said, there's a ton of websites that I shop on, get coupons on, just so many things. Also, you guys can go on Pinterest and type in budgeting 101 or saving money or tips to save money. I've used Pinterest myself so many times on getting lots of different tips and like inspiration. So I wanted to share that with you guys along with my motivational and kind of inspirational positive thinking resources that you guys had been asking to hear about. As always, I feel like I have so much more information to tell you, but I know my videos always get so long and some of you comment. I know that I like ramble. I just love talking to you guys, but I feel like there is so much more information than just what I shared. So be sure to follow me on Snapchat if you would like. Whenever I find a new book or a new anything that I want to talk to you guys about, I love doing it over there. So yeah, I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Every resource I talked about will be linked down below. I would love if you would subscribe here to my channel, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye.